Heintz, boy, go on, we do stuff and we work on stuff.
That's bright. We are finishing up a Thursday night, evening. It's a late one again. It is 10 o'clock already. We did a good test drive, I don't know how many miles that was, probably 10 or more. And it felt good. It was getting warm. I think I'm going to put a lower thermostat in it tomorrow. And I think the hood was a big part of it too, because I didn't have that issue with when I didn't have a front end on it. It stayed cool. And then we'll be good to go do some skids. Pa did some prep to the truck, the Toho. And so yeah, looks like we're going to be skidding with no hood nonetheless, and with a clean truck, because it will be washed, and then this engine bay will be sparkly once again. Isn't that right?
Definitely.
So I will see you tomorrow whilst I am working on this. Goodbye! Just washed the truck for the first time in 12 million years. What a good feeling. Here we are in the morning time of Saturday morning of the drift event, and we are here just loading up Brian's truck. We just got all the
alcohol.
There you go. We just packed up all the beers and stuff in that cooler. They're gonna pack up the food while I go get my trailer, because my trailer, U-Haul trailer, is in Boone, which is like that way some odd minutes. And Brian's trailer is in Des Moines that way about an hour. So I'm gonna go get that.
U-Haul's cool.
Load up, yeah, U-Haul's cool. He was supposed to get one in Ames, a block that way. So we are going to go, me and Darby are gonna go get that trailer, and then the boys. And then I will go load up the truck, make ramps and stuff like that, and we will meet them in Des Moines. So that's where I will see them again, but we will go to Boone right now. So here we are trying to get this hunk of shit on the trailer, and it's not exactly the tallest thing, as you can see, and we're kind of hitting everything. So we're just trying to get this on here. And Brian got to his spot that was supposed to have a trailer for him, and they didn't have it. And then he went to another spot that they said had a trailer, and they don't have one either. So we're just kind of screwed all together. So I guess if all else fails, he'll drive his car there, and this will get on here eventually. So I guess we'll update you when we know.
What we do here is go back.
Tanner, what are the things that you have to do in order to get this on?
A lot.
Why don't you tell them? Tell your friends.
Lots of wood.
Those are children.
No, they're not.
Here we are on our way to Omaha Drifty Skids. We got the truck behind us. Show it.
Oh, okay.
We've got the Miata in front of us, not in necessarily the most favorable fashion. And his Dakota in front of it as well. U-Haul really screwed him on a trailer. He went to 2 different locations. Both of them said that they had his trailer, and then when he got there, neither of them had a trailer. So he's gonna go drive a turbo Miata with 200,000 miles on it, and he's gonna drive it to the event. drift it for 2 days, and then he's gonna drive it back because he's got the cojones. So we'll see how it goes, but I will update you when we get there. So here we are. I am back already, but my phone was dead, so I don't have any recordings of the, like, any transitions. It's kind of like, I'm here, I'm drifting, I'm gone. So, here is the transition from driving there, which Brian drove me out of there, and we got there, we unloaded, we went to the driver's meeting, they told us the track layouts and stuff, and they told us what to do, what not to do, and it was kind of sprinkling, so we waited a little bit to try to see if it would let off, and so these are the first couple of runs when it was sprinkling. Just gonna send it.
Flooded it.
And as some of you may be able to tell with your ear balls, your ear biscuits, the truck was not running well. I threw a new coil, an MSD Blaster 2 in it right before we left. And the only other like really aggressive driving I did with it was over in Mexico. And that one drift, but it wasn't, 60 miles an hour like I was over at the track in Omaha. So I don't know if it was misfiring a lot. I mean, it was like I had my foot to the floor and it was choking itself out. So I don't know if it's just because carburetor and lots of G-forces, and this is an Edelbrock, which I guess from Carburetor Wizard Thunderhead. So he says the Edelbrocks are worse for what I'm trying to do anyway. So I took the hood off, it helped under hood temps, it ran a little better. So here's some of the better runs that I had.
What the fuck?
battery light, which usually means it's not charging, but in more cases than not, I've seen that it just is like a weird ground or something. So we just kind of blew it off because his radiator fans ate his throttle position sensor wires. So they were all bare and stuff. And so I figured it was probably that instead. But when we went to leave the track, it died. And we tested the battery, and the battery was good. So we went to O'Reilly's, and we had to get an alternator and put it on the side of the road. So here's a little bit of footage from that.
Hey Dustin, you alright?
Oh, shit my pants.
Alright, so here we are. I don't have like much footage of us hanging out in the pits or anything because my phone was dead. And then we started to drive home and we got about like a couple miles, maybe 2. And now we're posted up over yonder on the side of the road. And Brian has a new alternator in his hands. That's always a good sign. So we are going to throw this on, and if it doesn't fix it, we're going to, I think I have some extra gasoline and matches in the back, and then we'll fix it for good.
Cut stuff.
Here we are, there's the Miata. We got a new alternator on it. It seems to be charging at about 13.7 or something volts, I don't remember, but it's doing all good now, so we are just gonna make a stop at a gas station quick and then keep on keeping on.
And that last one was probably the best run that I had, definitely the best run on that got caught on footage. I mean, it was still a blast. It was a lot of fun, and we didn't break a whole lot of stuff. I mean, we were missing some sway bar bolts, so there was a little bit of excessive body roll. Those must have fell off at some point. We got a little. I'll just do a little walk around. The sway bar bolts are missing. This Watts link, the bolt is like pulling through the back, so I'm gonna have to like sleeve the inside and like cut that piece out, weld a new one in, and sleeve the inside so it's not crushing that tube. This was one, I went off track like one of the first runs I did, and this used to be straight up and down. I can't really get a good view on it on the camera. There we go. It mashed that up pretty good, but that's okay because I'll probably have a flare start here anyway. We just went off track a couple of times and skimmed some underbody stuff like exhaust and whatever. No big issues there. I do need to figure out something for here because don't tell the track officials, but I was leaking fuel out of that because I need to put like an S-bend in it. And this, I need to get a new one of these because this is swollen and the seal doesn't like to shut anymore, so I won't take that off for a while. But, I mean, it was a good time, so I think we're going to skip the July event. That's the next one, the July 17th or something like that. And then after that, there's a 2-month wait until October 7th and 8th. And I think it's a 2-day event again. And I think we're just going to hit that one instead because then we'll all be ready. And we also have this big car show ice cream cruise that we like to go to. So we'll get the drift cars ready to be able to drive to Omaha. It's at the track. You park your cars on the track and it's a car show. So we'll get our cars ready for that. And then on top of that, we will make them better for drifting in between August and October. So thanks for watching this video. It was a blast. The first time drifting this truck. I'll fix some stuff and it'll run way better and I'll have full power and it'll be amazing and we will do even more insane skids even though this thing did pretty well for how badly it was running. So again, thanks for watching, and all you new people over from Thunderhead 289 that sent you over, I mean, if you want to leave a comment or something and suggest something that you'd like to see, just leave it in the comments. Leave a like if you absolutely loved it. And let's fix some shit and do some skids. Bye.